Valyrian steel, a legend whispered in the halls of lords and the back alleys of Flea Bottom. They say a blade of this metal is sharper than any other, cutting through silk as if it were air. Born of fire and magic, these blades hold their edge until the end of time. The steel is dark, almost black, with ripples of light and shadow dancing across its surface. Each sword has its own unique soul, a story etched into its being. Men have killed for these blades. Kingdoms have risen and fallen on their strength. More than just weapons, they are symbols of power and legacy. Before the Doom, there was Valyria, a city unlike any other in the known world. Its legend echoes through the ages, whispered in awe and fear by those who remember its glory and its fall. Valyria was a city of wonders, built on a peninsula ringed by towering volcanoes. The land itself seemed alive. Veins of molten lava glowing beneath the surface, casting an eerie light over marble towers and golden domes. The air was thick with the scent of sulfur and the promise of power. The Valyrians, who began as humble shepherds tending their flocks on the grassy hills, stumbled upon a secret that would change the fate of the world. Deep within the smoking mountains, they discovered dragons, creatures of fire and fury, wild and untamable to all but them. Through patience, courage, and a touch of magic, they learned to tame these beasts, forging a bond that would shape the destiny of empires. With dragons at their command, the Valyrians rose from obscurity to build a mighty empire. In the heart of their volcanic homeland, they forged not only cities and palaces, but also a new kind of metal, Valyrian steel. Born in the crucible of dragonfire, this steel was unlike anything the world had ever seen. The Valyrians were more than conquerors, they were sorcerers, masters of arcane arts passed down through generations. In shadowy chambers they practiced blood magic and dark rituals, weaving spells that could bend reality itself. Their knowledge was vast, their ambition boundless. Dragonfire was the key to their craft. No ordinary flame could match its heat. When a dragon exhaled its breath onto the forge, the metal glowed white-hot, malleable enough to be shaped by the smith's skilled hands. This magical fire was a catalyst, unlocking the hidden potential within the ore. The process was as much ritual as it was labor. The steel was folded again and again, each layer infused with whispered incantations and ancient runes. Spells were woven into the very heart of the blade, granting it strength, sharpness, and a mysterious resilience. Each sword was a masterpiece, a fusion of fire, magic, and human skill. The secrets of Valyrian steel were guarded more fiercely than any treasure. Only a handful of smiths, sworn to secrecy, knew the true methods. Their forges were hidden, their work shrouded in mystery. Outsiders could only guess at the rituals performed behind closed doors. It was this extraordinary combination, dragonfire, sorcery, and unparalleled craftsmanship, that created the most coveted substance in the world. Valyrian steel was more than metal. It was legend made real, a symbol of the impossible made possible. The swords forged in Valyria became icons of power and dominance. To possess one was to command respect, to inspire fear. They were not merely weapons, but instruments of destiny, carried by kings, warriors, and conquerors who sought to shape the world in their image. The power of Valyria seemed eternal, but pride comes before a fall. The 14 flames, their strength, became their undoing in a cataclysmic eruption. The Doom of Valyria wiped the greatest empire from existence in a single day. With them died the secrets of their power, including the art of forging Valyrian steel. The world descended into chaos, and surviving pieces of Valyrian steel became relics. Attempts to replicate the process failed. The magic was lost. The last dragon died, and with it the hope of rekindling the lost forges of Valyria. The stories that cling to these blades are as sharp as their edges. Each sword, a silent witness to the passage of time, holds within its steel the echoes of battles fought and lives forever changed. These weapons are not mere tools of war, they are the keepers of history, the silent narrators of tales long forgotten by the living. As the firelight dances upon their surfaces, one can almost hear the whispers of the past, the cries of warriors, and the clash of steel that once rang through the air. Every sword has a name, a history written in the blood of heroes and villains. These names are etched into the annals of time, each one a testament to the deeds of those who wielded them. From the noble knights who defended their realms to the ruthless conquerors who sought to expand their dominions, each blade tells a story of courage, betrayal, and destiny. The blood that stains these swords is a reminder of the sacrifices made and the lives lost in pursuit of power and glory. Consider the tale of the Stark family's greatsword, Ice, a symbol of honor and duty. This massive blade, passed down through generations, was more than just a weapon. It was a symbol of the Stark family's unwavering commitment to justice and their role as protectors of the North. Ice was a constant presence in the lives of the Starks, a reminder of their heritage and the responsibilities that came with it. Its story is intertwined with the fate of the family, a legacy of strength and resilience. After Lord Eddard Stark's execution, Ice was melted down, its essence forged into two new swords. This transformation marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in the saga of the Stark family. The reforging of Ice was a poignant moment, a symbol of loss and renewal. As the old gave way to the new, the two swords that emerged from the forge carried with them the spirit of Ice, a reminder of the past and a beacon for the future. Reforging is the only way the number of Valyrian steel weapons can change. This ancient art, shrouded in mystery and steeped in tradition, is a testament to the skill and knowledge of the blacksmiths who practice it. The process is as much about preserving the magic of the past as it is about creating something new. Each reforged blade is a continuation of the legacy of Valyrian steel, a bridge between the old world and the new. The smiths of Qohor are famous for this, using dark echoes of Valyrian magic. Their forges are places of wonder and danger, where the ancient secrets of steel and sorcery are intertwined. The swords they create are imbued with a power that transcends the physical, a magic that can turn the tide of battle and alter the course of history. These smiths are the guardians of a lost art, the keepers of a tradition that stretches back to the dawn of time. Valyrian steel is effective against the others, cutting through them as it would flesh. This unique property makes these swords invaluable in the fight against the supernatural forces that threaten the world. The blades are not just weapons, they are the last line of defense against the encroaching darkness, a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink of chaos. The warriors who wield them are the defenders of humanity, the champions of light in the battle against the night. The legacy of Valyrian steel is more than just a story of men and their wars. It is a tale of magic and mystery, of power and sacrifice, of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. These swords are the embodiment of a bygone era, a reminder of the greatness that once was and the potential that still exists. As they rest in their places of honor, they serve as a testament to the enduring spirit of those who came before, a legacy that will continue to inspire future generations. The impact of Valyrian steel on Westeros' history is profound. A lord wielding such a sword was a figure of legend, inspiring men and striking fear into enemies. The swords became extensions of the great houses that owned them. The quest for these blades has driven men to madness and ruin. Valyrian steel represents the glory of a lost age, a tangible link to a magical past. These swords are heirlooms, passed down for generations, embodying a family's history and honor. To lose such a blade is a source of immense shame. The steel remembers, carrying the marks and memories of its past. The story of the two swords forged from ice, Oathkeeper and Widow's Wail, symbolizes a fallen house. The possession of such a sword carries a heavy burden, a responsibility. When Jon Snow received Longclaw, it was more than a gift. It was a transfer of trust. The sword connected him to a legacy, a promise to live up to its history. For some, the sword is a reminder of expectation, a shadow of impossible standards. The whispers of its history can be a crushing weight. Lost swords, like Bright Roar, remind families of their lesser status compared to ancestors. The empty space on the mantelpiece speaks of loss and decline. The bond between a wielder and their Valyrian steel blade is deeply personal. A warrior trains with their sword until it feels like a part of their body. The connection with Valyrian steel runs deeper, creating a partnership. Men speak to their swords, treating them as companions in arms. The sword becomes a repository of memories, a reliable friend in chaos. Consider Randall Tarly and Heartsbane, a symbol of martial prowess. The bond was with the ideal of the warrior, not the son who was to inherit it. The steel absorbs stories, becoming a legend in its own right. The story of Valyrian steel is not just a tale of legendary swords and lost empires, it is, at its heart, a tale of loss. It is a story that echoes through the ages, a warning whispered from the ashes of a civilization that once believed itself unassailable. The Valyrians, masters of fire and magic, held secrets that shaped the world, yet even their greatest achievements could not shield them from the slow, inevitable erosion of time and memory. This is a cautionary tale of forgotten knowledge. A reminder that what is known today can so easily slip into obscurity tomorrow. The wisdom of the ancients, once carefully recorded and revered, now lies buried beneath layers of dust, waiting for curious hands to uncover it once more. The Valyrians believed their power eternal, their knowledge secure. They built their cities high and their libraries vast, convinced that their legacy would endure forever. Their confidence was unshakable, their arrogance blinding them to the possibility of loss. But history teaches us that even the mightiest can fall. Their arrogance led to their downfall, and in a single cataclysmic moment, centuries of accumulated wisdom were consumed by fire and chaos. With the fall of Valyria, a wealth of understanding was lost, secrets of steel, of magic, of the very fabric of the world itself. What once was common knowledge became myth, and myth faded into legend. Today, we see Valyrian steel as a relic of a more enchanted time, a symbol of a world where the impossible was made real. Each blade is a testament to the brilliance and mystery of a lost age. In many ways, it is a mirror to our own world. We, too, are surrounded by wonders, technologies and ideas that seem unbreakable, knowledge we assume will last forever. Our knowledge, stored in digital forms, feels invincible. We trust in our servers, our clouds, our endless archives of information, believing that what we know today will always be at our fingertips. But how fragile is it truly? A single moment, a power surge, a forgotten password, a fire, or a flood can erase lifetimes of learning. The illusion of permanence is just that, an illusion. The fading light of Valyria reminds us that knowledge is a flame, brilliant, beautiful, but always in danger of being snuffed out. It must be cherished, protected, and passed on, or it will vanish into darkness. Like a fire in the night, knowledge needs to be tended and protected. It is a living thing, requiring care, attention, and the willingness to share it with those who come after us. Once extinguished, it is difficult to relight. The effort to recover what is lost is immense, and sometimes the spark is gone forever. The ripples in a Valyrian blade are a scar, a silent testament to the wisdom and skill the world no longer possesses. Each mark is a memory, a story, a lesson that we must strive not to forget. Let us remember that the light of knowledge, once lost, is not easily regained. It is our duty to keep the flame alive, for ourselves and for those yet to come.